Welcome, Reflections. You are over here with Sarithia, and you seen the title. We are here to talk about mermaids, sirens, and the marine kingdom. Now, we all know that out of everything on this planet, what has been unexplored the most? The water. Reflection, the sea, under the sea, under the sea. Well, today or tonight, whenever you click this video, we are about to take a dive and look and see what's really going on under the sea. So roll up, pull up, whatever you do, jump in with the crew because we are about to get started. Okay, reflections, jump in the spaceship because we are going underwater. Now, if you all haven't heard of mermaids and sirens, especially the sirens, then maybe after this video, you will have a better understanding of what a mermaid, what a siren is, and just a little bit of insight of what's really going on under the sea. Okay, so with that being said, hit the like and subscribe button because it helps to put us in the algorithm. Now, I want before we go into mermaids and sirens, I want you to actually take a listen at this particular guy that actually was talking to a siren. Well, not only was he talking to a siren, he was in a full-blown relationship with a siren. Reflections. So with that being said, jump in the comments, let me know, what do you think? Do you think this is true? Do you believe in sirens and mermaids, or is it all just make believe?
In my experience working with La Sienne, okay, how did I fall in love with La Sienne? She came to me in my dreams, okay? She came to me. I needed confirmation from this, yes, and I got confirmation. If you are from the Caribbean, you have heard stories of mermaids snatching people. Get your ass over here, snatching them, keeping them. Sometimes they let them go. Sometimes they come back with money. So many different stories of if they tell you to do something, some people say you should listen. Some people say, If they ask for a fork, give them a spoon. If you don't listen, then they won't want to keep you, okay? And they'll let you go. Sometimes people say they're beautiful. Sometimes they say that ain't how they really look. My interaction with La Sienne, very mysterious queen, very mysterious princess. You will know that as you start working with La Sienne, a lot of flies buzzing, zzz, you will notice that if the energy is disrupted, a lot of flies will come around. A lot of flies, and I mean that, a lot of flies will come around, and green frogs. Now, green frogs represent good fortune. When she's happy with you, you'll notice there'll be green frogs just out of nowhere. You'll be walking to your car, you see a green frog. It'll be a green frog on your porch or in your yard. When I chose this path, it was already laid out for me, all right? When it comes to working with a Loa, you don't get to pick and choose. Oh, I want to work with you. I want to work with you. No, it don't work like that. They got to already resonate within your energy.
Okay, reflection. So what do you think about that? What do you think about that particular video where he said that they already have to resonate in your energy? You don't pick them, they pick you. Okay. So with that being said, the particular sea goddess that he's speaking of, we're going to actually go into some videos later so you will know in detail who it is that he's talking about, that he's working with. But with that being said, let's go to a different video.
Now, this is what I did not know. Now, serving La Sienne. When you are serving La Sienne, you will notice that her energy works better by herself. Her room is her room. Her altar is her altar. Her space is her space. All right, we not doing the bunk bed situation. She gets the queen size. What's wrong with you? Okay, if you are serving other spirits, okay, she eats by herself. She eats by herself, okay? Now, some of the issues that occur if you are mixing up the pot, you will notice that you will start to have issues with water. What do you mean by that? Neighbors upstairs, a pipe bust, or maybe you get a flood in your house. When she does not eat by herself and that energy is not harmonious with whatever you got on that altar, you will start to notice issues with water. If you are serving other female spirits, you keep them away from her. What's wrong with you? All right, so be mindful. La Sienne eats by herself, okay? When I tell you that her energy of a boss or entrepreneur, I mean that, all right? She doesn't eat at the lunch table with all the other employees. She doesn't do that, okay? Her energy belongs in its own space. Her room is her room. Her altar is her altar. We ain't doing all the, well, she's over here and this one's over here. No, we ain't doing that. She gets her own room.
Let's talk about these mermaids that are located in Haiti and Jamaica. If you are well aware of voodoo, you know that lots of people in the Caribbean islands like Haiti, Jamaica, and other places practices voodoo. So what some of these people do is they make deals with the mermaids so that they can get anything they want, whether it's riches, the power to heal, whatever you want, you can make a deal with a mermaid and they will make sure that you get what you want. But you have to give them what they want in return. So when you do that, you bring them what they want, whether it's your child, someone in your family, someone that means something dearly to you, whether it's a piece of salt, whatever they want, you bring it to them and they will make sure that you get your wish. When people give their children or family member up, sometimes they even allow you to come back and see them. But what I heard is they will make sure that the person is mute and sleep and covered so that they won't be able to tell you what is really going down there. Keep watching for part 2.
I know we Caribbeans love our mermaid stories, so today's legend is about the legend of Sirena in Belize. Okay, you guys, here she is. I'm gonna read it to you guys from the book, kind of like it's a scary story, all right? Had to get my reading glasses. Let's go. She is an enchantress of the seas, rivers, and lagoons in Belize. According to legends, she seduces fishermen to gain their love and is known to reveal the best fishing location. Even though her beauty is irresistible, one must avoid touching her skin because it secretes poisons that can cause a strange form of sea sickness that can lead to death. Some stories state that a fisherman's pure heart and respect will gain her love, which allows her to reveal the secret of the best place to fish and fortune. However, if the fisherman speaks of the secret and strange encounter, the seductress of the seas will take the fisherman's soul. Beware, for she fishes for the souls of the careless to poison, drown, and feast on their flesh. So there are a couple different versions of this legend, of course, you know, being passed down through the generations. I encourage you to go online and just read up on the different versions. Of course, if you know one already, just go ahead and comment it below and let's talk about it. And again, go support the authors. You can buy this book, Legends of Belize, on Amazon.
So reflection, we have checked out a couple of videos about mermaids and people that are attaching themselves to mermaids and the deals that they are making with mermaids to bring them wealth, allegedly, if they are lucky to come back. So with that being said, I'm not through. Stay with the crew.
I agree. There are a lot of creatures hidden that people don't know about. But yet people are so persistent on saying they don't exist, even though that most of the ocean hasn't even been searched out.
The Bible is clear.
The Bible talks about Leviathan, who was a sea serpent. It talks about God judging Leviathan. We know that Dagon in the Bible, who the Philistines worshipped, was half man, half fish in the way that they worshipped him, displaying that there was some kind of manifestation that caused them to go that route. Then you get these stories that you hear, not only in history, but current people in Haiti, Africa, even here in the United States in some areas. I remember we were conducting a deliverance out at Pensacola Beach one day, my hometown. And as we were doing that, we heard a loud scream come off the water, and we all looked at each other. The marine kingdom is very real. Nevertheless, I believe it's satanic. You're absolutely right. God bless you. The deadline's tomorrow for those of you interested.
So, reflection, what do you think about that? Some people agree, yes, I do believe in mermaids. Some people are like, I don't know, but whatever it is, I don't know if it's a mermaid, but I know it's not right to read whatever it is down there. So, what do you think is really going on, not just only in the Caribbean, but all over the world? Reflection, remember, most of this planet is covered in what? It's covered in water. Okay, so with that being said, one of the goddesses actually mentioned a bridge called Flat Bridge. So we're actually gonna do another video, another stream about Flat Bridge itself. But I kind of want to give you an introduction to this particular bridge where mermaids have been known to be sighted.
Flatbridge in Jamaica. Let's talk about it. So if you live in Jamaica, you're from Jamaica, or you just know about this bridge, you would know that this is one of the oldest bridges there is in Jamaica. So this bridge was constructed and built by the slaves in the mid 18th centuries. So hundreds of slaves died in the process of building this bridge. And what is weird about this bridge is there is no railing. As you can see, that this bridge does not have any railing. They have attempted to put new railings up. They've tried to find every way to put railings up on this bridge, but it will not stay. So some people think that it's the ghost from the slaves that died hundreds of years ago in the process of making this bridge, or is it the mermaids that lie beneath this bridge that's taking these railings down and causing these mysterious car accidents?
Did you know many people in Jamaica not only believe in mermaids, but have said to have seen them? One spot in particular is Jamaica's Flat Bridge. Not only that, Flat Bridge was made long ago by enslaved people, and during its construction, many lost their lives, and are also said to haunt the area alongside the mermaids. On top of all of this, there have been a high number of fatal incidents with people and vehicles, which add another layer of unusual accounts on the bridge. People say that when the river beneath Flat Bridge turns green, bad things are likely to happen. At times, it's believed the spirits or mermaids are responsible for incidents and people going missing. So sometimes animal blood and rum is poured into the river to attempt to appease them. Some of the locals in the surrounding islands also claim to have first-hand accounts with mermaids. Accounts ranging from them being monsters, tricksters, you can strike deals with them, some of them being beautiful, benevolent, or also being behind disappearances. Some who have gone missing and later returned claim to have been abducted by mermaids.
So, reflection, what do you think about that? It's actually said that some people, the mermaids, will actually let them come back to land. And it's said that when they come back to land, either they have riches and fortune or they know how to do certain magical powers. Okay, so what do you think about that? Drop in the comments and let me know.
So let's talk about sirens and El Nadahas. Sirens are another name for mermaids. In modern Caribbean, there's a Haitian mermaid that goes by the name La Sirène. There have been many stories in Haiti that talk about mermaids being found by the sea. In South Africa, Mami Wata is the most famous mermaid of all. They say that La Sirène sings beautiful songs to lure in their prey. And it is said that after mermaids catch their prey, they either turn them into slaves or grant them magical powers. Mami Wata has very strong sexual powers of sex starvation, lust, and seduction. In Nigerian tradition, Mami Wata seduces men, and after seduction, she reveals her true self to them. The man is made to swear faithfulness to the deity or die, and any man who rejects her offer suffers poverty, death, or destruction. There are multiple things that can happen if a La Sirène catches you. She either takes you underwater and drowns you, or she teaches you magic, and afterwards lets you return to the land with magical powers, like for part 2.
La Sirène, Queen of the Mermaids, was brought to the New World with the African diaspora. She protected the souls of Africans on slave ships and still protects both traveling on the sea and grants safe passage. She continues to hold refuge for our ancestors Amba Glo with Meragwe. She is the wife of Meragwe. She owns a beautiful palace beneath the seas and is a loa of wealth. She owns all the riches of the seas, all those pearls, sunken treasures. These are just a few to name what she owns. She can often be seen sitting on the edge of a large rock in the sea, combing her long, beautiful black hair and looking at herself in her mirror. La Sirène is enchanting and can sometimes lure people into the depths of her ocean. Water represents the subconscious mind, divine feminine energy.
So what do you think about that reflection? What do you think about that particular ritual and them giving thanks to this particular sea goddess, this mermaid reflection? Have you ever heard of this mermaid, La Sienne, La Siren? Just depending on where you at, reflection. Have you ever heard of this particular sea goddess? If so, drop in the comments. Let me know because I'm curious on your thoughts. Hit the like and subscribe button. We'll be back later on tonight. So until next time, Ashay.